Hello and welcome to Mock Productions. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here at the first pre-release. Now this is match number 1. Now I'm only going to be showing one match every single pre-release. So I'm going to record all 3 and then I'm basically going to pick the best one. So I picked the best one from this. We went with the first match here. So we're going up against someone who, I believe he said he'd only just started to sort of learn the game and everything. Apparently his son knows the game, so he wants to try and learn it himself to check out what's going on. So he is starting with a Gibble, so he's obviously got a Garchomp line. We've got our Piplup there. We've also just placed down another Piplup. There's 2 different Piplups in the set with Great Balling as well, trying to maybe find some evolutions, maybe a Primplup or a Empoleon. We have got some pretty decent trainers as well. We do pull out a Shaman Reverse and then shuffle all that back in there. So we got a nice amount of trainers, nice amount of energy, and it's nice to be having these awesome green sleeves. Very nice to use during a pre-release, especially if you get them just out of a pack. They are super duper slippy, and it's so easy just to shuffle them. So attaching an energy there, it looks as if we've just gone first there. We can't attack. Now, if you guys have seen the opening, you know I got a Pheramosa. I did actually put that in there. I think I ran 5 grass energies and then about 10 or 11 water. I think it might be 10. So, and it was enough. I was surprised. But he's Pokemon Fan Club there, which is a new card for this set. Very, very interesting card. I love the artwork, and to be honest, I'd love to get a full art. It looks as if he got a Heatran promo there. He's pulling that out from his fan club there. Trying to get some bench going. A Magnemite as well, so he must have the Magneton to Magnezone. So, yeah, looking pretty cool. Pokemon Fan Club being played. Can he get any energy down? He could maybe use the attack if he does have, I think it's a fighting energy it needs. I'm not too sure because I don't have that Gibble on me just yet. He is putting a metal energy onto the Magnemite, so he's sort of using that front one as a little bit of a distraction so he can build up the rest on the bench. So we draw there. We got a Pokemon Fan Club as well. Oh, we've already got a Primplup and 2 Empoleons. That's really good news. So we can already evolve that. Oh, a Pokemon Fan Club, and okay. Maybe we're going to try and get that Formosa. We do also have a Manaphy. There's a Type Null in there. There's also the 2 Rotoms. We've got Frost Rotom and the Wash Rotom Promo. Frost Rotom, I think, was better than the Wash Rotom. The Frost Rotom, it does 10 plus any energies on your opponent's Pokemon. It does 20 more. So, I mean, during a pre-release, when you're stacking energy, that can be pretty cool. So we got those 2 out using the fan club there. There's no point getting any more Piplups. We can evolve into the Primplup there, attach another energy, and I think we can attack there for maybe about 60 or 70. Possible knockout there on the Gibble. Yeah, it's only 40. Okay, so Wave Splash we probably did there for 40. Yeah, very nice. Oh, he's got a unit energy there. Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Be pretty cool to try and find the gold card of that. He's evolving to a Gabite there. Now, I think Gabite has 80 or 70 HP. I think it might be 80. So one more attack and that thing is gone. Now, we've already got an Empoleon in our hand as well. So once we evolve, we're going to be able to do 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. So we can already knock out practically anything. We can knock out the Heatran. If he gets a Garchomp, we can knock that out because we're doing 140 damage. Now, if I can get one more on my bench, which I don't think we're going to bother, we might attach a Water Energy to the Frost Rotom, just in case. Evolve to that Empoleon. And this is where we start getting a little bit evil, because it only needs that 2 energy, and it can do some devastating attacks. And that's where I'm explaining the attack there, that it does everything for the bench. So you load up your side with 5, they load up their 5 on their side, 5-a-side. Then at least you're doing 200 damage. A Choice Band, you're doing 230. That is pretty devastating. For just 2 energies, 230. Amazing. So he's attached a fighting energy to that Magnemite there. So obviously he's running a bit of a metal fighting deck. Haven't seen the Lucario. Obviously he probably didn't pull that because he got the Heatran. He is attacking us with the Magnemite. Probably for maybe, what's that, 20? Yeah. And we've got our little Diglett there. I took that as my little friend. So basically I sort of called it the judge button. So if you slam down on its head, which I never did because we didn't need the judge, then that was your judge signal. But Diglett's there looking over everything. We managed to knock out his Magnemite there, which is pretty cool, leaving us with just 2 prizes. Of course, we're using our playmat, which I'm loving so much, and I have to make sure I keep using it. Especially with the green sleeves, it works pretty well. So the Magnemite has now come up, and he's looking for some energies there, which is what the attack does. That Magnemite in particular, 1 energy, you can then search your deck for another 3 metal energies and put them into your hand. You don't attach them, you just put them in your hand. Then we're putting a water energy down. We're also probably going to attack the Magnemite to knock it out, because we can still do 180. No, it's actually 100. We can do 100, which knocks that out. So the only thing... Oh, we got a Pheramosa in our hand, the full art. Oh, so nice. Such a nice looking card. So cool. Metal Energy being attached there. He can't attack because I think Heatran needs 2 energies at least to attack. He's handed it over to us. We got a Mars. Now this is going to be interesting. Mars allows you to draw 2 cards. We are playing it. Now I was under the impression that I had to discard it. That's why I was about to do the Timer Ball to get rid of that. But you draw 2 cards. If you do, you remove one of your opponent's cards. You can't obviously see, so I just literally said this one, bonk, the unit energy. So it's an energy out of his hand, although he's got 2 in his hand. If we put the Pheramosa to the bench, knowing we're doing 100 there, we can put some grass energy on there just in case he does manage to knock out the Empoleon. We can just bring that up, do the 60 and get the knockout on that, because we can do the 100 with the Empoleon right now. If that gets knocked out, which he's now putting on the 100 right there. Very cool. Okay. Kukui, ooh. So we could Kukui, getting 2 more cards. Is that a looker? Oh, he's got the Magneton. Ooh. Okay. So another Metal Energy going on there. And because of Kukui, that's going to do 20 more. How much is it doing? Okay, so the attack would do 30 and then 20 more because of Kukui. And I think it takes 30 less damage. We're Kukuiing for 20. And then I think we can then just attack him for the 100 and get the knockout regardless and get the win on that round. Cynthia, was that prized? Wow. We only got 1 Cynthia. We actually got it from a pack. We didn't get it from the little... the see-through booster, I guess I could call it that, see-through booster. Yeah, we got it through a pack, so that's pretty cool. That's 1 down. A lot of people have been searching them. Probably the most expensive trainer in this set so far. Whether any of the others is going to see... some could be replaced. I mean, there's a full art Lily and there's a new Lily artwork, so that could be a nice looking out one. Pretty good for turn 1. You can see there, look how quick I'm shuffling. And that's the sleeves that I had were totally fresh out of a packet. And normally, sometimes, I'm not saying everyone does this, but when obviously maybe your hands are a bit sweaty or something, I don't know, the cards become a little bit more unorganised and a bit stupid, and you can't shuffle them as well. But when they're like air freshed, it's like, oh, it's so light and easy to do everything with. We got a Pheramosa turn 1. Now this is really, really good because Pheramosa, especially for a pre-release, this is really good. You can attack first turn. So if he has said he's going to go second or first, then this attack's going to be pointless. Now basically, even if I go first or second, I can attack him. That's it. As long as I've got a grass energy, of course, which we do. So I can do 30 to that Gibble. I think it's either got 60 or 70 health. It's one of the 2. We do have a Mars, so we can discard something. We've got a Primplup in our hands. So we're probably going to Mars when he has finished his turn here. He's going to draw for his turn. Get down that Heatran. Metal Energy going on to the Gibble. He can't use an attack there, so he's just passing it over to me. We've managed to get ourselves an Empoleon, so all we need now is a Piplup and we can start getting that line going. There is the Piplup there, there's water energies as well. Can we see... Oh, okay, because we Marsed as well, we can remove one of his cards, so it's going to be that one. And it's the Gabite. Oh, that's pretty harsh. But we got the Piplup to the bench there. We're going to probably get that grass energy on there as soon as possible. Get that on there. Do the 30 damage. We do also have another grass, so we can boost that up to 60. He's not taken any prize cards yet, so the GX would be a bit stupid to do. But in terms of a GX, you know, if they take 3 prizes, then that's 150 damage. That's killing a majority of things. With the Kukui, you're probably almost taking out the GXs that are in this set anyway. Not all of them, but quite a few. Quite a few. I mean, Pheramosa's got 170, so that's gone. But there is the... Ooh, we got Pokemon Fan Club getting some more starters there. That is a Manaphy, I think, at the front. The Manaphy attack, I only wanted to put it in there because the first attack, if you attach 1 energy, you can get 5 energies from your discard pile. And I just thought, if I've just got rid of a load of energies, I can literally just play that. Boom, there's my energies back. How you doing? So yeah, that's all I was thinking. So Pokemon Fan Club has been done there. Are we going to attach a Grass Energy here? It looks as if we are, to try and get that knockout straight away. So he's already done 20 to us because he's attached that Fighting Energy, but we've knocked out the Gibble there, which we can take a prize. That is a Type Null, okay. So Type Null in this set is not a Holo, and it is a completely different Type Null. The artwork, the moves, they're all different to the first one, so that's pretty cool. Probably the Holo price is going to go down because I know a lot of people were looking for that Type Null to get into the Silvally. Silvally GX is in the set. So I thought, oh, that might be pretty cool if I can get that Type Null and Silvally. You know, that's going to be pretty good. Bit of a fire or electric memory, even better. But we've done the 60 damage. We have confused him here. So if he does want to attack us, he will have to roll. It looks as if he might have just drawn a Garchomp there. He's attaching the Metal Energy. And he's going to attempt to do this. He's got to roll heads, and he gets heads. So he is doing an additional 30, is it? Yeah. He's still confused. So we don't need to attach any more Grass Energies now. This was quite lucky, because having 5 Grass, you'd think, maybe you're not going to find it. But I did. It was interesting. Very interesting indeed. So we can do the 60, get it to 120. He's still confused. He doesn't have anything on the bench there. I'm just shuffling 2 energies. Like, really? Why? Oh, okay. This is an interesting one. So I'm going to bring back the Pheramosa here to bring up the Empoleon. And if we do the move, it's going to do 20 damage. No, it's going to do 80 damage, which is enough to knock it out and get the win for game 1. Very, very cool stuff indeed. I chose this one because of this, not because it was so quick, but just to demonstrate how that Empoleon can be quite devastating. And a lot of people want to try and make a deck around Empoleon. Rare candies onto the Piplup, you're talking really good stuff there. As long as someone doesn't Parallel City you, then you're okay. Now, if anyone didn't know, Parallel City basically limits your bench, or your opponents, if they do decide to plonk it onto their side. It limits it down to 3, which can be a bit of a counter to that, I'd think. Of course, you would have your opponent's 5, your 3, so you'd still be doing 160, Choice Span 190, and then if you put a Kukui, 210? Although, why would you run Kukui? In this deck, anyway. So, what have we got this time? We got a Mulligan. Okay, so we're doing round 3 just to see how this would have turned out. And obviously just to demonstrate, see how we can do here, whether we can get Pheramosa turn 1 and just dominate really, really easily. It was quite upsetting because it was very short. The rounds were very, very short, especially for this match in particular. Being able to set up really quickly was just magical. Magical. Okay, so we do have an active. We got a Mars as well. We've got a... Is that a Manaphy? That is a Manaphy. We're placing the Manaphy down and another one down. Okay, so we've already got 3 there. Prize is going down there. He's taken... I think he just took his Mulligan and he's placed it down. Heatran promo coming up with a Gibble there. Pheramosa turn 1. Yes, that's what we're talking about. We've got a Water Energy, we don't have any Grass, so we can't really use that as our first attacker. However, we can Mars here, and we can hopefully maybe destroy his hand here, or we're going to Kukui, because if we can Kukui and possibly get a Grass Energy, do we get the Grass? We do indeed get the Grass, so we should have Kukui there, but it was a risk, and I can still attack him here for the 30, discarding a card as well. It's pretty devastating. We got the Gabite there. Whether he has another one in his hand, I can't really see on the camera. But we're attaching that Grass Energy there. We're going to Great Ball, it looks like, to try and find a Pokemon out of these 7 cards. Do we do so? Let's have a little look here. There's an Empoleon there. There is a Shaman right there. Plonk them down there. And I'm going to do the 30 damage to him. There you go, 30 going on there. Okay, so he's got a Magnemite to the bench. If we can get if we can get the Empoleon powered up, then we're talking. That's all he can do. He can only attach 1 energy there to that Heatran. Another energy going on there, so we can do the 60, confuse him. There's a Kukui going in there for 80 and confusion. Another Grass Energy. Again, like I said, I'm drawing that Grass Energy. I'm drawing some nice cards here. The shuffling has been pretty good. The amount of Pokemon and energies works well, which is good. So we're going to be doing that 80 damage there. But it looks as if I forgot about Kukui. I forgot about Kukui there, okay. I've done the 60 because of the 2 energies and the confusion, but the 20 didn't go on. And he hasn't attacked me. I don't know. But there we go. He's got a Gabite nevertheless. Water energy going on there. I think PJ was looking over us here. We've got energies for days. Can't really place anything down to evolve. We can just attack for 60 for the knockout, which is what we're doing there. 1 prize in the bank. Very nice. Okay, so the Gabite has now come up. He's got 1 energy on that Gabite there. Now he has 2. So what can this thing do? There's the Garchomp there. Okay, this is going to be pretty cool. He got the Garchomp going on the 3rd round. What? Has he got a Cynthia? That is the main thing, because if he can play a Cynthia and attach another energy, he is talking. But he's going to do the 50 damage to one of the Pokemon. I don't think it has to be benched, but you can pick which one. There's the Wash Rotom coming down there, so we've got 4. Water energy going onto the Wash Rotom, just in case the Pheramosa does happen to go down. A lot of Grass energy there. Out of the 5 or 6 energies, I think, we got quite a lot of them, but we confused it, put 60 on it. That's pretty cool. If he does try and attack us again, and that looks as if he's just put his 3rd energy down. Now, if he can get the Cynthia, he can do 200. And I think there he was just trying to show off that he might have the Cynthia, but he didn't, unfortunately. He attempted to attack, which put 30 on him. Still nothing, still no Piplup at all, and there's me like dropping 50 cards there. Water energy going onto that Wash Rotom to try and get ready to maybe do 50 damage to the benched. Grass energy, don't really need them at the moment because we got Pheramosa powered up, which is good. The Timer Ball there, we got nothing to evolve at the moment, so there's no point trying to do that. We can knock out the Garchomp, which is pretty sweet, so that's a very big heavy hitter if he had the Cynthia gone. Magneton now coming up. There is the Metal Energy right there. He's drawing the card for his turn. Yeah, can he attack us? I think he can. I think he has attacked us for 20 damage. Okay. So Water Energy then going onto that Wash Rotom just in case. And I'm guessing we're probably going to do 60 here. Don't knock it out, but it is confused. So if it does try and attack us this turn, and it might actually knock itself out, which maybe he might be going to do just to see if he can get some damage going. Is he going to attempt it? Yes, he is. It doesn't go through, and I think that knocks it out, and he's got nothing on his bench, which means it's a winner-winner chicken dinner for us. That is 3 rounds, all won. Very, very happy with that indeed. Didn't even have to get Empoleon out there. I literally just kept up the Pheramosa. No damage being done to it. Very, very cool stuff indeed. That was very, very cool. Didn't even get a skateboard or a Cynthia out in that round. I did manage to use the a skateboard once. I think I plugged it onto a Shaman, because obviously I had you had the Call for Family Shaman. Plugged it on there. It only has a 1 retreat cost. It minuses the 1, so it's completely free. Escape board out of that. Bring in something that you've done on the bench. Boom. You can start doing some pretty good stuff. Having the Great Ball time of all this, Cynthia there, he's got it in his hand. Yeah, very, very cool stuff indeed. But like I said, I played the 3 matches, and this was round 1. We won this, we won the second one, and we actually drew the last one. So in terms of placements, I actually came 3rd, so I was pretty happy with that. It's been a long time coming where I've actually got quite high in a pre-release. There was, I think, maybe one in, it was either in Crimson Invasion or Burning Shadows. I think I got 3rd before, but I'm, you know, pretty happy indeed to be able to... I've got 3rd place in this. So, yeah, I'm going again tomorrow night to the Cardiff one. So hopefully Wednesday morning-ish I should be able to post a video of at least the pack openings and everything. So definitely stay tuned for that. I cannot wait to bring you more content. And of course the release date is coming Friday, guys. So definitely make sure to stay tuned to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video on the channel.